Draw another frame. Remove frame. The height of the frame, the width 1440, and then the height 585. And the color should be this dark color we used here. The first thing we are typing is what we do. What we do. So type what we do. The font size should be let me see, 12. Font size 12. And type another, call it features. Size of this, font size of this 18. What we do 12, feature 18. So duplicate features into, duplicate it 3 times. This one block, this one security, this one for business. Okay. So the first thing you are doing is select this feature, blog, security, this 4, put it in an auto layout first. So Shift A, the spacing between them should be 18. After you've done that, you will now select this frame with this what we do and put it in another auto layout. And that one should have like spacing of 30, let's say 32. Duplicate this entire frame. What we do, change it to who we are. Change the feature to about us. Blog to careers. Security to brand center. For business to privacy. Duplicate this frame. Call it use WhatsApp. Who we are, change it to use WhatsApp. Avatars, change it to Android. Career, change it to iPhone. Brand center, change it to Mac/PC. Privacy, change it to WhatsApp web. The last part, duplicate this again. Change use WhatsApp to link here. need help. First one, Android to contact us. iPhone to Help Center. Mac and PC to apps. Then WhatsApp web to security advisory. That's weird. All right. All the four frames together into a single bottom layout. And the spacing between them should be 90. Move this inside here. Now we need our WhatsApp logo. So go to the navigation, copy this WhatsApp logo, come to this frame, paste it here, scale it, and change the weight to 157. Once you change the weight to 157, you come to this color selection, change the green to white. Once that is done, you go to your hero session, you copy the download button that is there, just the download button. And you paste in inside this frame as well. So this is the base of your download button should be at the base of this one. The top of your WhatsApp should be of this one. Once that is done, select your WhatsApp and your download button and want to frame the two of them together. The next thing you are doing is you are drawing a line. So drawing a line, a line, a line, a line. So what you need to do is just pick your line two. For those that don't know how to use a line two, once you pick your line two, click and drag. You can hold shift to make sure that your line is straight. Click and drag. The width of that line should be 1011. That's 1011. Should be. Make sure it's inside this frame. If it's not inside the frame, you can drag it out, then drag it inside to make sure it's inside the frame. The color of the stroke of the line, because anytime you draw a line, it's automatically the stroke. Doesn't have fit. So the color of the stroke is 3346 3F. I'll put it here. 3346 3F. Supposed to be 3. make sure the line is at the center. So if it's at the center, just drag your WhatsApp and this guy to be at the beginning from this side. This is not to the beginning of this side. And you can move this your advisory to this side. All right, so let's add language accessibility to our design. It's simply you put in somewhere, you can change the language, maybe from English to French. It's very simple. Let's copy our login button. This one, just the white one. Copy it. Come to this frame, paste it here, bring it to this lower place here. Instead of login, change it to English. And instead of this guy pointing to the right, rotate it so you can point downward. Now, this one is the space between the English and the drop down. Instead of 8, make it 8. Now, let's this English shift it to this end so the end of it is aligned to this line. Now, we want to change the color. We don't need this white field, so let's remove the white field. Remove it. Every other thing that is remaining here, that's the stroke, the text, and the icon, everything should be white. So all I have to do is go back to my selection, black, change it to white. This one I want to change it to white. And we are done with that. Next thing we are doing to our footer is adding social media icons. I'm sure we are familiar with all these things. You've been seeing it, now you can design it. Go back to your folder. Now we've been adding our image one by one. The truth is, you can add as many as possible image or item at the same time. So you can select X, select YouTube, select Facebook, Instagram, and drag this is no more drag. And drag everything at the same time. Before you see this guy, this one, you can copy this one, just do one of it. Just paste it here. This is it. We change this one to 12 and this one to 12. It used to be 16. Change the stroke from black to white. Even this one. It looks like as though there's nothing there, there's something there, just like color the same color as the background. So let's make it white so you can see. What I want to do here is drag this my Facebook inside this frame like this. Then I'll delete. So now let's duplicate this guy into 4. Like let's have 3 more. All you just need to do is select your next, maybe Instagram. You can copy to replace. You can drag it inside and delete the previous one. So let's go to replace our Control X. Click on this one. Paste to replace. This one X. Click this one. Paste to replace. Cut this one. Come here. Paste to replace. Then select all the 4, put them in an auto layout. then the spacing between them 24. Once you are done with that, to arrange it properly the way WhatsApp arrange it, X comes first. So just select S frame, drag it to the front, followed by YouTube, followed by Instagram, then Facebook. Once you are done, drag it inside this guy here. So for the last one, last thing in this footer, select text and you type 2025 copyright icon. You might not be able to get the copyright icon, but just shift C, just use it this way. WhatsApp, then LLC. The font size is 12, so 12. Then duplicate that. You have terms and privacy. Then we have policy. Then the last one, sitemap. Yeah, I think the sitemap is together. Select the three together. Let me zoom very well. Auto layouts. The spacing between them can be, let's say, 40. And you just drag it to this part, make it stay in front of that line. You can shift this guy to the side a bit so it doesn't obstruct those ones. And that's it. We are done. You have escaped. The last thing you are doing is just drag your footer inside this place. Centralize it. Now watch this closely. Let me remove the grid. See that this one is somehow curved here. See, it's curved. So let's move our footer to cover that space. We move it up to cover it. Now, but we need to make this guy to come on top of this one. How you do that is just select square bracket, right square bracket. For those that have excess space at the bottom, what you need to do is select your frame, the whole frame. Select this whole desktop frame. Come to this base, the last part. Hold command, drag it till it snaps to the bottom on this one. And yes, we are done. So congratulations, you can go to your prototype. You've done this. This is just the first part of you designing. There's a part of you presenting your work. Okay, if your work is not fitting directly into the frame when you preview it, just come here. Just come, you will see this icon here, click on it, and you will see fit with it. Now, one last thing, I promise you, one last thing. When you are scrolling, okay, when you are scrolling, you don't want this WhatsApp, this number to scroll. You want it to stay at the top. You see website like that now. When you are scrolling, that one stays. This is how you do that. You select that nav, select it, come to prototype, then the position you see fix into bracket, stay in place. When you go back to this guy, You see, it's at the top, goes away. Another thing we can do here is if you want to style it a bit, maybe you want something at the background to be showing, or you want it to be blurry. So let's come here, click on that nav again, come back to design. You see this fill, this 100% fill. Let's change it to say 50. Now go back to your this thing. When you scroll up, see you can see things underneath it. But we don't want it to show like this. We want it to be blurry when you are scrolling. Go back to your design. You see, you will see effects. Click on plus effects. You see drop shadow. We are not using drop shadow. You will see background blur. So background blur, you can increase this guide to say, let's use 12 and see. Let's come back. You see everything underneath it becomes blurry. Things like glass. Yes, there's a lot you can do. That's why there's a 3 months for stream will come because you can't cover everything today. There's a lot to them. But you understand this part? Yes. So if you think it's too transparent for you, where we change that to 50, you can say, okay, I'm using 70. So come back and see, okay, maybe this is much better.